first two, and then it will be hands up, which we are going to need hands up from the attendees, or it will be a very short press conference. So, Rebecca, you've got the first couple of questions, and then we'll go around.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations. How important was that result, and how confident are you can make the top four now, given you've got just 6 points off Leicester and that game in hand?
Oh, it was a big one for us, obviously, tonight. We really needed that. And it was a tough one as well. So it means it's always like this against Southampton. I can't remember a game against Southampton, but it felt like kind of comfortable. It's long ago. We played years ago an FA Cup game, I think, maybe when we won with 6, but it was not before. It was before Ralph. And they obviously a very intense style, and they ask for everything. And yeah. We did a really good job, and I'm happy about that. And we scored the goals. Obviously, being 1-0 up is, in a moment for us, not the result where we all feel halfway through, which is good because we should not. But we had obviously now twice in a row a similar situation, and so scoring that second goal was obviously a big relief. What that means for our top four hopes, yeah. That they are still alive. That's all, nothing else. And it's nothing to do with confidence or whatever. Our situation changed slightly, but only for us. For the other teams, not too much, because they are still in a better position. And we have to, we know that. The only thing we can do is winning our games, but that's really tough because we play on Thursday Manchester United, and that will, that's historically not easy. But we will give it a try.
And just a word on Thiago, because obviously his first goal for Liverpool, you must be pretty pleased for him.
I am, and he played really well. Not the first time, obviously, but he played really well. He looked really good in pretty much all departments. Helped us a lot with his passing game. Played top passes. To be honest, was defensively there. So that's all really good and really important. But we all had to work hard, and so he had a lot of good situations. But the most important was when he finished, when he scored that goal, and I'm really pleased for him.
Okay, thank you, Becky. We'll go to Carl Markham and then to Harry Pratt. Carl first.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi, Carl.
Hi. At this stage of the season, is results just more important than performances?
Oh, definitely, but usually the result is the result of the performance, and I don't think that this was now not in the since I'm in Liverpool the best game we ever played, but it was a game we had to play tonight. It's not about. I said a couple of times we're not in dreamland and say everything has to click again. So again, we didn't use the first chances. We had really good moments. We had top class counter-attacking situations when the last pass was just not there. That can happen obviously in other moments, and it's not that important for us in a moment. They hurt. But we scored the first. That's very important. And in the moment when we conceded in the last games, the equalizer, we scored the second, and that's the big difference. So yes, the result is the most important.
Okay, thanks, Carl. We'll go to Harry, then Dom, and then Dave Maddock. Harry.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, your Wi-Fi seems to have gone there, Harry. We'll come back to you. We'll go to Dom King if Dom's ready, and we'll try you again in a second, Harry. Dom King.
I was just going to ask you about the importance of Alisson's performance tonight. He was there whenever you needed him.
Absolutely, yeah, great game with a little too exciting thing. And he passed the ball to Jay Adams. But apart from that, a great game. Obviously, we are all together waiting for Mrs. Becker's. The next Becker baby. That's so he's constantly we are. It's like okay, still not. So and obviously the future father of 3 did a really good job, and yeah, we knew that before. Obviously, that is a good one, and tonight he showed it again.
Okay, thanks, Dom. We'll go to Ian Whittle, and we'll try Harry again after that. Ian.
Thanks. Hi, Jurgen. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said he's going to have to rotate players, maybe play some kids this week because of the fixture congestion he's got. And he said, some people aren't going to be happy with me for doing that, but I've got no choice. Obviously, one of the games is against you. One of his games is against Leicester. Do you think that's kind of a bad look for the Premier League? It's kind of, the integrity of the competition when one of the top 4 managers is having to play weakened teams by his own admission.
we have that. We have to do that very often, and people never like it because it's always like this. So when we have cup competitions, when we have games over games over games, and then we rotate, and people always think we don't respect the competition. Now I think everybody is 100% sure that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer respects the Premier League 100%, but the situation is now like it is, and I really think it's crazy what we did with that. I know there were not proper solutions, but I think there could have been a better solution than that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Is it possible that United has a weekend off after that or something like that? So 3 games in kind of 5 days, but then a weekend off. So it looks like there would have been a window where we could have done slightly different, but it's a decision. So, and I understand that he doesn't like that. Definitely, we will see what we make of that. So we have a tough program ourselves because of that. Because now we have twice we play the last 4 games as well in a very short period of time. So that's how it is, and we will see what we can make.
Thank you. We'll try Harry again, and we'll finish with Dave Maddock. Harry.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Jurgen, is it just a case really now of making sure you could get those maximum points from the 4 games and then keep the fingers crossed?
That's actually, keep the fingers crossed. I'm not sure if that helps, but no. Look, we have to win. We have to win football games, and I think if we win all 4, then it could be enough. But just because Leicester plays against Tottenham, they play against each other. I didn't really think it through, to be honest. But winning 4 games, I think, is pretty much the only chance we have. So, and that's what we should try. And it will be difficult, but we will try it anyway.
Fantastic. And final question at the press conference, Dave Maddock.
Jurgen, I just wonder whether you think it's almost in keeping with your season that you look like you're almost going to be penalised for nothing that you've done with Manchester United, maybe having to play a weakened team against Leicester and then possibly playing a strong team against you. It's like you almost expect things like to happen now with your season, the way it's gone.
No, I didn't think about that yet so far. So I think we would have played the strongest United team possible when on the actual date. So that's what we expect. Nothing else. So yeah, if Man United is doing it like that, we cannot change that. So I think Man United has just only good players. So if I think about the players they could play, then I have a really strong side available, and so yeah, pretty good. So midfield, wow, up front, all good players. They might be young, but they're good. So. Well, I expect a strong team against us, and what they do in other games, we obviously have no influence. But we would have played last Saturday. I think it would have played the strongest Man United side, and that's what we expect now.
Thank you, everybody. Safe journeys home for those of you at the game, and speak to the rest of you during the week. That's us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.